What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sat coming to you with today's stock pick, indicator help, and general investment tips. Remember, this channel is all about no face, just facts in 5. I do the research so you don't have to. Shout out to 11 Labs for making every video possible with their next-gen voice cloning and text-to-speech tools. Link in the description and profile. Let's dive in. Intel and Apple just became one of the biggest stories in the chip market because Apple may be teaming up with Intel to design and manufacture chips right here in the United States. And for Intel, this could be a major moment in its comeback story. Let's start with the headline. Apple has been heavily tied to TSMC for its custom chips, but this deal would give Apple another major manufacturing partner and help reduce some supply chain risk. For Intel, this is not just another customer headline. Apple is one of the most demanding chip customers in the world. So if Intel can win Apple business, that tells the market Intel's foundry strategy may finally be gaining real credibility. Now let's talk about why this matters for Apple. Apple does not just need chips. Apple needs reliable, advanced, high-volume chip production for products like iPhones, iPads, Macs, and future AI-powered devices. If Intel becomes part of that supply chain, Apple gets more domestic production, more supply chain flexibility, and less dependence on one manufacturing lane. That matters in a world where AI demand, geopolitical risk, and chip shortages can all affect production. Now let's talk about why this matters for Intel. Intel has been trying to prove that it can become a serious foundry player again. The company has invested heavily into advanced manufacturing, including its next generation process roadmap, and the biggest question has been simple. Can Intel attract major outside customers? Apple would be a huge answer to that question. Even if the first chips are not Apple's most advanced or highest volume products, landing Apple would be a major trust signal for Intel Foundry. Now let's talk about the stock reaction. Intel moved fast on the news because traders saw this as a potential validation moment. A deal with Apple could support Intel's long-term foundry story, boost confidence in domestic chip manufacturing, and make investors rethink Intel's upside if more major customers follow. But here's the caution. Headlines can move stocks quickly, but execution is what keeps them moving. Intel still has to prove it can manufacture at scale, hit quality standards, deliver strong yields, and compete with TSMC. So let's talk bullish reasons and risks. On the bullish side, number one, Apple could give Intel's foundry business serious credibility. Number two, U.S. chip manufacturing is becoming a major national priority. Number three, Intel could benefit if more companies want supply chain diversification. But now, the risks. Risk number one is execution. Apple's standards are extremely high. Risk number two is timing. Foundry wins can take years to become meaningful revenue. Risk number three is competition. TSMC is still the global leader, and Intel has to prove it can close that gap. So here's Sat's take. This Apple and Intel story is a big deal because it changes the conversation around Intel. It does not automatically mean Intel is back. It does not mean the turnaround is complete. But it does give Intel something powerful: credibility, momentum, and a possible anchor customer for its foundry future. For Apple, this is about flexibility. For Intel, this is about validation. I'm watching Intel closely because if this partnership becomes real production, and if Intel delivers, this could be one of the most important chapters in the company's comeback. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Do your own research, manage your own risk, and never invest what you can't lose. If this breakdown helped you, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with the next stock you want me to cover. This is Sat with Stocks by Sat 06. No face, just facts in 5. Keep learning, keep investing, keep building. Peace.